Hello and welcome to another inbox review. This time of the S model 72nd scale M551 Sheridan, the early version. It's a 1+1 quick build and the kit number is PS720027. Box art shows the model side view, front and back. You get it's manufactured in China, and the back of the box gives you the decal and paint instructions in Chinese, English and what I think is Japanese. It's just generic paints, it does not specify any particular brand name. The box is a side opener, cardboard's quite thin, but it appears quite sturdy, so it should be okay. So let's see what you actually get in the box. You get the sprues packed in a fairly thin plastic foil. It's a 1+1 kit, and if you wonder what that means, it means that you get 1+1 kit. You get 2 kits for the money, which I think is a very good idea. So let's take a look at the sprues themselves. Each kit consists of 2 sprues, one with smokestacks and spur, jerry cans and other accessories. The main sprue has got the hull of the tank, the chassis and the turret, and you get 2 different kinds of gun barrels, a short one and a slightly longer one. Being a quick build, the tracks are partly assembled, and you have quite a nice little bit of track sag there already built in. I like that because it makes it so much quicker to assemble. Another great feature as well is that the tracks are only half the wheels, and you get the rest of the wheels separately, which means it's so much easier to paint. You can still do a great paint job of it. The detail is quite nice, and the track itself is really nice as well. It's suspension parts. It's a shame it does not come with a tank commander or crew, but you could probably buy figures on 72nd scale if you want to add to it. The hatches can be left open, which is nice, especially if you do want to add a figure. So yes, very nice simple kit, not overly detailed, but enough detail to keep me happy, at least. You also get a fret of edged brass for both the kits, and on the back of the bag you have the decals. There's appears to be decals for 2 versions, I would hope, so that should be good. The edged brass is nice and thin, and it's taped onto a stiff cardboard backing for extra protection, which is a nice thought. I think you probably only get decals for one version, but you can always cut the numbers out and reverse them, so you have a tank number 32 and a tank number 23 if you want to build them together. I don't know who's printed the decals, but they look in nice register, nice and thin. The instructions are printed in color. Again, you get the paint instructions, just generic. You can choose your own brand of paint, whatever your preference is. You get the usual warning text in Chinese, Japanese probably, and English, and the address of the manufacturer. The build is in 9 steps and is fairly straightforward instructions. You start off with a turret, work your way down. Next one is the tracks, which, as you can see, I like that assembly options because you can paint the wheels individually and do a nice job. A few things to add to the hull, join it together, and adding the tracks. Final bit of detailing with the edged brass, and you should end up with a really nice tank, hopefully. So just to summarize, it's a nice kit, a few parts to it. Probably not ideal for a beginner due to the edged brass, which will require some experience, but would be perfect for anyone who wants to build a Vietnam War diorama or anything like that in 72nd scale, or for anyone who just wants a Sheridan in their collection. So yes, good kit, recommended. That's it, thanks.